my name is Les Gallagher and welcome to these quick guides. This is going to help you on your trading journey. You've been invited to this group. You said you would take a look at it, which is great. By now you should have watched a couple of videos that you've been tagged in, so you've got an idea of what we're doing. We are trading options on currency pairs, right? And if you want to trade along with us, you can do, because we do twice daily live trading sessions, and they are streamed live into this group. Now, if you want to trade along with us to see if you can do this, you can certainly do that, and this is just a short guide to explain how you can do that. Now, underneath this video there will be a link to a specialist broker called Pocket Option. Pocket Option or a options broker, and they specialize in options, so we have to use brokers like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that link now, and I'm going to take you straight there, and here we are. This is what you will find when you get here. Now, you do not have to register, log in or anything like that. Pocket Option recognize your IP address. They recognise mine. They know I'm in the UK, so they put a little UK flag up there. All you have to do is click on Start in one click. When you click on that, and I'll just refresh that. Server maintenance. When you click on that, it says welcome to Pocket Option, continue demo trading, how to earn real money with us, video tutorial. If you want to watch the video tutorial, you can click on that. It's well worth it. If you don't, just click on continue demo trading. And what happens is this window opens up, this chart, right? We've got a chart here where you can start doing demo trades. I just want to point a few things out here. This is demonstration. This is not real money. Do not open a live account, right? You should not be opening a live account and trading live real money with us using this function. This is for demonstration purposes only, just to show you what could happen and how we trade, and maybe to see if this is something that you could do yourself. So if you look up here, there is $10,000 deposited into a stranger account. Every time you come back here, it will remember who you are until you clear the cache. All right, so if you clear your cache or uninstall the browser or reinstall it or whatever, something like that, it's going to recognize you as a new stranger, and you'll get 10,000. Okay. If you want to track your trades, don't clear your cache on this. You don't, and it'll memorize your trades. But if you do clear your cache, it'll wipe them all off. Okay. So we're just going to set this up. There's a couple of things that we recommend you do. Right. There's a couple of things we recommend you do. And the first thing I'm going to show you through is just on the right hand side here. We've got some information here on the right hand side where it says trades. You can see here it says open and closed. We haven't actually taken any trades, so it's not going to display, but we just want to close that, and you just click on this where it says trades. There you go. Now we don't need to do anything else on that. Just keep that there. It makes the chart a little bit bigger. Where it says hotkeys, we're not going to be using them, so just click on this little cross and that takes them off. Now we come down to this toolbar at the bottom. It's got this red and green bar which shows us and gives us information. This information isn't relevant to anything we do, so we don't need it. So click the cross here to take that off. This here, it just tells us whether you're in profit and how much you've risked or not. It gives you that information on the chart anyway, and it tells you on your trades on the right hand side. So we'll just click that off. We do not need that. So we are left with this bar at the bottom. Now my preference is to have this right hand side. You might like it down here, but my preference is to have it at the right hand side. So we'll click on that little cross, this little trade panel position button here. I'll just hover over it again, click on that. It moves it to the right. I like it there. I like it on the right hand side. You might not be bothered, right? So information wise on this toolbar, we've got it says M1. M1 stands for 1 minute, right? So what this is a 1 minute expiry we're on at the minute. So if you entered a trade, you would only be in it for 1 minute. Okay, now we generally stay in trades for 3 minutes, so we've got a plus and a minus here. So if you click on the plus, it goes 2 minutes, 3 minutes, right? Then I'm going to come back to this, but just below we've got a trade amount. Now we generally only risk 1, 2, maximum 3% of our account. Now 1% of $10,000 is $100. So you might want to change that down. Just click the plus or the minus and take it down to $100. Or you might want to do the 2% and have it on $200. And that's it. That's all you need to do. Right? That's all you need to do on there. Always 2%. Right? 3% if you once you get a little bit more experience at this. But 2% is a good amount to risk. All right. So we're risking $200 per trade, and we're on a 3-minute time frame. Now, last thing I want to talk about on here is that on this expiry time, this 3-minute expiry time, we generally use 5-minute chart analysis, and we get in for 3 minutes. Now on the live brokers we use, there's an option, a rollover option, and what that means is we can buy more time, and sometimes we need to do that, and you will see us do that on the live trading sessions. However, you can't do that. This facility isn't available with this broker. So we will tell you, right, on the session, if we remember, if you're trading along with us on Pocket Option, we will say to you, get in for 3 minutes or 5 minutes or 15 minutes, right? So it'll be 3, 5 or 15 on a trade, right? So we've got here M3. If you want to change that, just click the plus. It's 5 minutes, takes to 10 and then up to 15, right? So we're going to be looking at 15, 5 or 3 minutes, right? Those are going to be the 3 expiry times, and this is where you're going to change them. Okay, so if you're trading along, I'll be saying there, I expect the price on USD JPY to come up to 110.500, and when it does, or if it does, we will be taking a put on that, right? And a put on that, and depending on the time of day, on the time of the hour, we will be saying to you, do a 15-minute expiry if you're on Pocket Option, or we might be saying do 5 minutes, or we might be saying do 3. All right, so generally we will know, we should have a good idea of what to do, but generally you just might want to stick to one particular time, and if you haven't got you haven't got the rollover function, you may just want to stick to 5 minutes. All right, and just do 5 minutes for every trade, and then that way you will be consistent, right, in your trading. Okay, so that's the way we do it. Okay, so generally speaking, 3, 5 or 15 minutes, maybe just run it on 5 minutes for every trade while you're on demo, right, just till you get the hang of this. Okay, we're going to add a couple of things to the chart and change it around here, so it's a little bit more, looks a little bit more like what we use on our live trading sessions. And what we're going to do is up here, this little thing we've got here where it says our currency pairs, I'll come back to that in a minute, but here where it says this little M1 with this little blue circle around it and these candle things, we're going to click on that, and we're going to change it to area, and we're going to change the settings to enable auto scroll. Okay, so we can see now, this now is starting to look a little bit more like the charts what we use with our broker. So you can see there, it's giving us these spikes and stuff like that. Now I'm going to zoom out on this, or zoom in, sorry, and we're going to go down around about M3. You can go down a little bit further, M2, it's up to you. It just moves faster the more you go in, and you just use these little buttons here to zoom in, zoom out. Okay, so if you want to do it that way you can, but generally M3 for what we do is good enough there. Alright, so you can see it moving around, and what it'll do is it'll just scroll across our screen at a price, and once it gets towards this, it'll then auto scroll back, right? So it just keeps it moving so we can see what's going on. Now we're going to add 2 indicators onto this Pocket Option, right? And the indicators are up here. So if we hover over this, it says indicators, so just click on that, and what we're going to add is, first one is a super trend, right? So click on that, you can see something's come on the chart, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to favorite that. And then the next one is zigzag. So we click on zigzag, you can see there's a yellow line come on there, and I'm just going to favorite that. So in our favorites now, there's our 2 and this is them on the chart. This is what your chart looks like, and the reason we put that on is we can see now where price has come to, how it's going down, how it's making a high and then a low and then a lower high and a lower and a lower low and stuff like that. So we can see prices moving down. So if we scroll out here, we can see quite along here, we can see where price has been and where it might want to return to, where it's going. We've got some areas down here that are of interest, probably all the way down here at 110.464. There is some resistance, some support down here as well, so that's why it's just sticking there a bit. Okay, but we can see what's going on there. We'll just go back into our M3 mode, but we will show you how to do all this on the analysis and where to enter trades and that. Okay, so you can see where the highs are and where the lows are, and what it's telling us that this is going to go higher, or it's telling us that it might want to go lower as well. Okay, so that's how we set that up, and then if you just click on that little button there, the little cross, it'll just hide that for us, and that's it. We are ready to go. We are ready to trade. Now, the one last thing I want to show you on this is the currency pairs. It's got USD JPY here. If you just click on this little drop down box here, it opens up this, and it's got currencies, cryptocurrencies, commodities, stocks, etc. We are only interested in currencies, and we only trade 6 on our sessions, and those 6 currencies are AUD USD, so I'm going to star that. Euro JPY, I've starred that. GBP JPY, so I've starred that. Our favourite did it. EUD JPY sometimes as well. Euro USD, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last one is USD JPY. Okay, so I'm just going to click off that, and that will disappear. So we've got all the currencies up the top here now, which we trade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just with the click of a button, we can change currency pairs at any time, and we are on that chart. Everything is set up. 5-minute expiry, $200 a trade. We are ready to go. We are in position to take trades. Just looking at UJ there, the way that's dropped all the way down there. Time is it? 12:48. So we've got a 45 time on here. So this might be a good trade. I'm just guessing by the way here. So I've placed a trade there at 473 on a 5-minute expiry. That is just trundling along there quite nicely. I'm anticipating this going up just for the fact that it's come all the way down here. It could still continue down, but I'm anticipating it going up, so that's why I've ended the trade. And that's what we do. We can see here it's took $200 off the $10,000 amount. I'm in it for 5 minutes. What I can do is just click on this trade button here. And when I do that, it shows me that the trade is open, $200, and I've got 4 minutes 10 seconds left on that. If I click on it, it gives me more information here. It tells us there the trade is going to expire at 13:53. I've got 4 minutes left. I've forecasted it higher, and it's just come back up to my entry at the minute at 473. We can see here it's just counting the points as it goes on. So I'm in profit at the minute, and we can see it's moving up. All right, so it just gives us some information on there if you want to see that. Now, once that trade is finished, it will come under closed trades. It will be down here, and there'll be a history of demo trades. Like I've said, if you refresh this, clear the cache. If you clear the cache, not refresh it. If you clear the cache, your history will disappear, and you will get another $10,000 in here. Do not open a live account, right? We are not trading live on this. This is just so you can trade along with us. Okay, so that's what we've got at the minute. 12:49. We've still got 4 minutes in this trade. Let's have a look what we've got left in it. 3 minutes. So we'll just hang on and see how this pans out. We might as well. It's right on our line here. It's just bouncing on that area we entered. Probably could have got a better entry, a little bit way down there where it zigzagged down. But yeah, we just, it was just a pure guess really. I didn't do any sort of analysis on it. But you can see how the markets are moving here, and we can see on the zigzags where it gives us these highs and these lows, and we can use them as a guide as well for areas where price might want to come back to, and enter where we can enter trades. All right, so I'm just going to let this run. A couple of minutes to go. See what happens. See how it goes. Come back a little. Went down a little bit further than anticipated. It's come all the way back up to our area now. So we'll see how this goes. Like I said, we've got a couple of minutes. We'll have a drink of tea. And that's it. Right. Moving on. I'll just come back and check on this trade. Moving on. In this guide as well below, we will have a live schedule, and this is it here. And these are the times me, Les Gallagher, and Sarah Olney, who also does them. These are the times we are on Monday to Friday. So we will be live streaming into this group Monday to Friday at these times, right? At these times. So if you're in a different part of the world, just check your time zone, because these times are UK time. So just check your time zone, all right, for when you can tune in. Unfortunately, these are the only times we can do. So, you know, if these don't suit your schedule, you know, you can always catch us up on the recordings, which are in the group as well, or the live stream stays in there. So you can just go back and watch it anytime you like. But these are the times, Monday to Friday, and this will also be in this guide as well. Okay, so that's it from me. Happy trading. I do hope you'll learn something in the time you're with us. You know, I 100% believe that everybody can and should be doing this. It's a great way to create an extra income. You know, it's fantastic. I really enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to maybe seeing you on our live sessions in the future. We've got about 30 seconds left on this trade. I'm just going to see how this goes. It's quite close. It's quite close to our entry. It's only a couple of points above us. It is bouncing around there. It's just about to expire in about 20 seconds time. Looks like we might just lose this unless we get another little spike up, but that's the way it goes sometimes. But like I say, it was a guess anyway for a trade. We've got a little spike up there. We will clear this trade in the next 5 seconds. And it just spiked down there. Oh, we've won it. Yeah, it tells us there we've won it, and that's reflected up here. We for our $200 we won $140. Okay, $140. That was a payout on UJ of 73%. So yeah, that's good. We've won that trade. Just to confirm, closed trade. There it tells us there. Profit, we won it by 1 point in the end, and that's all you need. So we've won that trade. So that's how it works. All right, so that's it from me. I do hope you get some enjoyment from this while you're in the group, and if you want to take it further, you want to get serious about this after doing this, if you think, wow, I could really do this, just get back in touch with a person who invited you to this group, and they will show you how to get started. If you don't know who that person is, just comment on any one of the many posts in the group, and we will find out who that person is, and we will help you get started. That's it from me. Thanks very much for listening and watching.